Welcome to Facebook Friday, everybody. I am so glad that you are joining me today. I took last week off because I had a big online event. I thought I was going to be able to do it, but I'm just one person, and unfortunately, I couldn't be in two places at once as much as I wanted to. So I am back this week for Facebook Friday. So I'm going to start out by introducing myself, and I have a couple housekeeping things to tell you, and then we're going to get into doing some live crafting today. So my name is Anne Marie Heil. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in San Antonio, Texas. You can find me on my blog at stampinann.com, and we're going to be doing a Valentine's card today with the Country Bouquet Bundle. Hello, Sonia. And I want to say thank you for watching. So whether you're watching live or watching the replay here on Facebook or on YouTube, I would love for you to leave a comment. I love to connect with you guys. And yeah, so on that note with YouTube, so after this video is done going live, tomorrow it will post over on my YouTube channel. So all of those links to all of my social media, they're going to be in the description of this video. So I'd love to have you follow me on all the different platforms. So tomorrow, this video will go live or not go live, but the replay will be reposted on YouTube. I do know that some people like to watch it on YouTube too. So, and sometimes if there's like sound issues or connectivity issues where we are right now, sometimes that clears up on the YouTube broadcast. So anyway, I want to let you know about that. So let me move these out of the way. Oops. Okay. Try not to make a mess here. All right, guys, let me move this out of the way and we'll do a little housekeeping. Okay, hello, Melanie. I'm glad you found me too. Okay, so I would like to invite you to share this video. I do prizes every week for everyone who leaves a comment on the videos, whether on Facebook, YouTube, those comments all count. And then anybody who shares the video. So I do 2 drawings. One drawing will be for the card that we make today. And if I have a second one, sometimes the second prize will be that. Other times it'll be a different card, which is what I have today. So last time I went Facebook Live was 2 weeks ago. Like I mentioned, I didn't go live last week because of my event. We made this little shaker card. And so this was the card from that video, and I put everybody's name into a hat who shared, and the winner of the shaker card is Gian, and Gian, I'm probably going to say your last name wrong, Kohler, or Caller. Gian, I know how to say your first name, but if I said your last name wrong, I do apologize. But Gian, I do not have your mailing address. So, hello, Pauline. So if you would email me your mailing address, I can pop this little cutie in the mail to you. So it is a cute little shaker card. Cute little inside as well. So congratulations, Gian, and thank you for sharing the video. Now, for everybody who left a comment on the video last week, I had an unclaimed kitty card. So I just think this little kitty is so cute. So I want to send him off to a new home. I don't know what I have all over my hands. Is it ink? Is it chalk? I don't know. So this card is going to one person who commented. I drew a name, and Darlene Reed. Congratulations, Darlene. You are the winner of the kitty card. Darlene, I have your address because I just sent something out to you this week. So I will drop this cutie in the mail to you, so I know the kitty card will now be claimed. But Gian, I do need yours, and I'll watch the comments. If you join in later on in the video, I'll make sure to let you know if you didn't see this. Okay, so I just need your mailing address, and I'll pop this little guy in the mail to you. Congratulations. Okay, so I want to talk to you guys about some quick housekeeping things with the videos too. So I do want to let you guys know that I do a project sheet. It's not necessarily a tutorial. The video is the tutorial. So I do a project sheet every week for the card I make on Facebook Live. And to get that project sheet, it's completely free. You have to be on my newsletter or on my email subscription list for my weekly newsletters. And so if you are interested in that, I am going to pop a comment here with that link, because I'd like to encourage you to sign up. It's a great way for me to stay connected with you guys, and it lets you know about upcoming classes and events and things like that. Oh, I opened the wrong thing. So I'm going to pop the link here in the comments. for my email subscription list. Now, I do want to let y'all know something. So good. Okay, I thought I closed out of Facebook. Oh, okay, never mind. Sorry if the camera shook for a minute there. I tried to get the text off my screen. Oh, it said my live video ended. No, that can't be right. It's still live. Hold on. Am I still live? Let me just refresh my screen real quick. Sorry, guys. Ugh, I always mean to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. And oh, good. I'm still live. Okay, perfect. Hi. Sorry. Stupid text message. And it wasn't even from anybody good. It was marketing. It was somebody trying to make me buy something. So, okay. Let me just make sure. Look, okay, good. It just clicked a little bit. Hi, Robin. Thank you so much. Sorry, guys, about that. I mean to put my phone on Do Not Disturb, and I forgot. Hi, Polly. Okay, so back at it. So project sheet. So my newsletters, I just want to clarify a couple quick things. So I go live Fridays at 4 p.m. Central. My newsletter, my weekly newsletter, goes out tomorrow. So if you are on my email list already, you will get whatever project we make today in tomorrow's newsletter. And that newsletter will also include the project that I did on the last Facebook Live. So you'll end up getting 2 tutorials. In that news, I keep saying tutorials, they're project sheets. It's measurements and a supply list, and then the video serves as your tutorial. So, so for the shaker card, since I didn't go live last week, tomorrow's newsletter is going to have the project we make today. It'll have that project sheet in it, and it'll have last Facebook Lives, which is this one. So if you haven't gotten this one and you do want the instructions for this and what we make today, make sure you're subscribed to my newsletter. So that being said, next week when my newsletter goes out, if you happen to want the project sheet for this card, that one's done. You're going to get this Facebook Lives and next Facebook Lives. So I don't go back and retro send project sheets. So if you don't want to miss them, make sure you're subscribed to my newsletter. That's the bottom line. So I just want to clarify that because I think there might be some confusion. I don't want you guys to think I'm, if you watch a video from 2 years ago, as soon as you sign up, I'm going to send you that. I have no way of knowing that that's the video you watched. So that's how the project sheets work. I just wanted to clarify that for y'all in case there were any questions about that. Okay. All right. Next up, I have a couple things coming up, guys, and I want to share with you. I have registration open right now through the 12th for my Easter Bunny class that I am collaborating on with my pals at Maker's Mojo. We just finished our event last weekend, and we are doing, I'm trying to find it here in the catalog, a class to go with the Easter Bunny. Oh my gosh, I should have marked this. I had kind of a frustrating day. Not frustrating, but I've just had a lot going on today, you guys. And I'm just I don't have as much prepared as I wanted to. So, sorry about that. So we are doing a class to go with the Easter Bunny Bundle. And I know, you guys, it might sound early for Easter, but I will let you know, in the Stampin' Up! Mini catalog, the St. Patrick's Punch is already sold out. And I don't know that the Easter Bunny Punch is going to sell out, but I just kind of want to throw it out there that even though it might seem a little early for Easter in February, the kit will ship out at the end of February. But you definitely want to get a jump start on those, because with this catalog being just January through April, you want to make sure you get things before they're sold out. Okay, so I have this class coming up. Registration is open for this through the 12th, and kits will ship out at the end of the month. I am going to put the link in the comments. If you guys want to check it out, you can head over to my blog. It tells you all the details of the class, and there's also a registration link there as well. So check it out. It's 5 cards. We'll send you the materials for 5 cards. You'll get consumable product to make your cards. You will need the bundle. So if you don't have it, you can add it on to your class kit, and with me, or if you can purchase it on your own if you'd like, and you can just purchase the kit. So head over to my blog. Don't go right now, maybe go at the end of the video and check that out. I'd love to have you join me for this kit, and thank you to those of you who've already registered. So that is a lot of fun. And I also want to let you know my club for this month. I was going to show you guys my club, but because it mailed out on the 1st, everybody who was registered for club, they haven't gotten their kits yet. And I don't want to ruin the surprise because they were packed with so much love. And I really want everybody to feel that love when they open their kits. So next week, I'll show you how the Share a Milkshake class went out, but I don't want to ruin it because I know some people are watching who are getting the kit. Yes, Polly is registered for the Easter kit. I'm so excited, Polly. So I want to tell you about Cultivated Creativity. That is my monthly subscription club. Every month we pick a bundle and we create 5 projects, 4 cards, 1 non-card, and then there's a bonus project in there as well. And we just send you the kit every month, and so you can create in the comfort of your own home when you want to. You get a full tutorial, a minimum of $20 in consumable supplies, and you do need the featured bundle to make the projects that we do every month. But I wanted to announce that this month's bundle that we're using, and I know that light reflects, I'll turn that off for a minute, is going to be the Sentimental. Ramona says, is this video complete or are there technical issues? I don't think there's technical issues. I think I'm still live. I haven't had anybody say anything, and it looks like I'm still live on my phone. We had a little hiccup because I got a text message, but I think we're still cruising right along. So somebody, if you can't hear me or something's going on, I don't know, I guess leave me a comment. I don't know, if you can't hear me, you probably can't hear me say that, but anyway, I don't know. It looks like we're still connected. So if you guys want to give me like a thumbs up or leave me a comment, let me know. I think UPS is here, so the dogs are going to bark. So that's cool too. But so yes, we are using Sentimental Park. This is, I'm just going to press on unless I hear differently. This is our featured bundle for the club. Now, club subscriptions, if you're already subscribed, you're good to go. You'll bill on the same day, on or about the same day you registered. And if you are new to the club, you have until the 20th to register. And you go ahead, you set up your subscription. Now, there's no commitment. You can stay for as many months as you want to. If you do a month and you're just not feeling it, you can suspend your subscription that month. I sure hope you don't, though. But and for everybody who stays for 6 months consecutively in the club, on the 6th month, you'll get a gift from me valued. The dog next door is barking again. It's just one of those days, you guys. I'm just going to tune it out. So there'll be a gift valued at least $25 in Stampin' Up product. So I'm super excited. If you want to check out Cultivated Creativity, the link is in the description of this video. I would love to have you join. I can't even tell you how much fun I've had putting these kits together. The kits for last month with the Share a Milkshake, I don't know. I just think they're my favorite. I put so much love into those kits, and I hope you guys love them too. I may have extras of Share a Milkshake. I just need to make sure all of my people get them first, and I may have extras. So stay tuned. I might be able to announce that somewhere on the page next week if I have extra. If you did want to get one of the Share a Milkshake kits, I may have extras. I'm not 100% sure. You can also email me if you're interested, and I will keep you posted as soon as I know if I have them. I just need to make sure, like I said, everybody gets theirs before I offer those up. Okay? So if you're interested in Cultivated Creativity, I'd love to have you check out my club. The link is in the description. It tells you all about it. And then there's links to register in there too. I think there's even a link to register in the description too. So check it out. We're using Sentimental Park. And then it also works. This is a super bundle and it goes with the Petal Park. Oh, I'm sorry. That one doesn't use the punch, you guys. That one uses dies. I'm telling you, I'm having a day. This is the bundle we're using for Cultivated Creativity. This is the bundle that coordinates the Petal Park. This one has the punch that coordinates with this too. So our projects are going to use this in Cultivated Creativity. The bonus project was going to use this, and it's also going to use this. Now the bonus project I make for you, so you don't have to worry if you don't have this one. But you could add either of them onto your kit as well. Okay, so I wanted to tell you about that. And then if you missed, last but not least, I just want to give a plug. If you missed my event last weekend, the Maker's Mojo event, guys, these are all my projects from the event. So there's two of one, because one was my two of them, but that was my presentation. But this was everything I showed on the event last week. If you saw, I put a picture up of all the product I used. If you're interested, now, like I said, there's 5 of us. We each do 2 presentations in that event. But as you can see, you get way more than 10 project ideas. This is a chock full event. The After the Live, if you're interested in getting the tutorials and the videos for that, you can purchase that. So you can send me an email, leave a comment here, and I can reach out to you as well. But you can still purchase the After the Live if you are interested. We had so much fun last weekend, you guys. It was a blast. It was a great event. So if you're interested in the project ideas, you can still purchase the After the Live, which is the PDF and the videos. Okay? All right. Housekeeping's done. Dog's still barking. I have this neighbor who leaves his dog outside to bark, and it has the most annoying bark on the planet. And it's a lot louder for me than I know it is for you guys, but it is like nails on a chalkboard to me, because it's just a repetitive bark. So I apologize for that. I know you guys probably can't hear it as much as I can, so I'm trying not to be annoyed. So anywho, who's ready to stamp? I'm not going to show you what we're making, because guess what? We're semi-creating on the fly today. So how about this? Give me a thumbs up or a heart if you like creating on the fly. We're going to make a Valentine's Day card. And it is using, because it's about that time, we got to start using it, guys. It is using the Country Floral Lane Sweet. Oh, good. Carla says you can't hear it at all. That's fantastic. I know someone said poor animal. He usually tends to the dog in like a reasonable amount of time. Our weather's been really cold and rainy here the past couple days, and the sun finally came out today. So, I mean, I'm sure his dog, just like mine, are itching to go outside because they're so cooped up. So I feel bad for the poor little guy too, but it just barks. The squirrels trigger him. So it's super annoying. But usually he reacts to it in a reasonable amount of time. But because I'm on a Facebook Live, I have a feeling he's not going to. Anywho, this is what we're using today. Want to point something out right now? The punch in this bundle is currently unavailable until I believe mid-April. Guys, don't freak out about that. It's gonna come. It's gonna come back. You're just gonna have to wait a little bit longer for it. And to be honest, it's leaves 2 hearts. This is not hard stuff to fussy cut. So I know, I know some people get really upset when that stuff falls on unavailable order, but you just compromise. These aren't too hard. I mean, sure, the punch is convenient, but you can still cut out all of the things. You can fussy cut them. I know if you're not a fan of fussy cutting, that's not a great solution, right? But, but there's a way around it, and it's going to come back in. The Shamrock Punch, however, is completely sold out, but this one will be coming back in. So don't fret if you haven't gotten it, you can still get it. I absolutely love this. I think it's great for Valentine's Day and beyond, but we are going to make a Valentine today. So here we go. I just pulled a whole bunch of stuff, and we're gonna see what happens here. So I am going to be using the Country Floral Lane Designer Series paper. I love this paper, you guys, and it's great for Valentine's Day and beyond. Lots of cute hearts, but there's also some beautiful florals in there too. I love this paper. So I just went with one of my favorite patterns. That's what I'm going to use. This one here. I think that's my favorite pattern, and I like this one too. With the, I don't know, I just like that darker floral combo. So, but we're going to use this one because I love it. And I'm just pulling from the colors in the paper. Oh, and I also grabbed a sheet of the Country Gingham, which is the coordinating paper that goes with this suite. And we're going to use a little gingham with this, and we're going to put together something for Valentine's Day. I don't think I need that white. So we've got Sweet Sorbet, Blushing Bride. We're going to tie in some mint macaron, 2 patterns of paper, and let's get cutting. All right. Patricia says she's glad she ordered this set early. Yeah, I ordered it right when it came out because I was like, Valentine's Day, got to get cracking on those projects, and I'm glad I did too. But I will tell you, well, I accidentally ordered too much of this paper, and that's another reason why I'm showcasing it today, because I'm going to crank out whatever I make today. I'm going to crank out a whole bunch of them for Valentine's Day for friends, because I accidentally have way too much of this paper and I need to use it. So we're going to make a card. Again, if you want the measurements for what we're doing today, and a supply list, it will be going out in my newsletter tomorrow. Okay. We're going to go ahead and score this at 4 1/4. I'm going to make a second card base while I'm at it, because I'm going to make multiples of this card, and then 5 1/2. So we're going to do a landscape card, right? Not a portrait card, a landscape card. Save that one. I'm going to do a layer of petal pink. That's 4 by 5 1/4. And I'll just leave all this cardstock out, because I'm just going to cut some extra. I'm going to mass produce whatever I make today. So like I said, we're kind of crafting on the fly. I kind of have an idea of what I'm doing, so hopefully it comes out okay. We'll find out. And how big is this? Is it enough that I can get 2? Look at me. I have so much of this paper and I'm hoarding it now. Oh, I can get 2. So, except the way this is oriented. Yeah, the hearts, they're kind of going up, so we're going to have to cut it like this. Sometimes it stinks when you have a good plan with paper, but the orientation of the paper makes it so you have to cut it a certain way. So that's all right. We'll probably waste a little paper, but it's fine. We're going to go 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. I have a ton of it, so I ordered, so full disclosure, I ordered for club, and this was the paper I was supposed to order. And thankfully, I had done an order earlier for the people who pay earlier in the month. So I had already done the order for theirs. Thank goodness. But the people who paid towards the end of the club, I placed the second order after club closed. And I ordered this paper on accident. I don't want to talk about it. So it's okay, though. It's pretty paper. And it's not that much. It makes it sound like it's a ton, but it's really not that much. But this is 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. Just going to do some pretty layering, because if you visited me before, you know I love layering. And, oh, let's cut the inside too. 5 1/4 by 4. Let's just get all our cutting out of the way now. And I think I may put the sentiment on that if it fits. If not, I'll need this. And I need another scrap of this paper. Let's do like a 3/4 inch strip for the inside by 5 1/4. So we can bring our pretty paper to the inside. All right, so we'll deal with all that in a minute. This, I'm just going to adhere this. I actually think I'm going to do a ribbon-free card today, guys. I have been trying to challenge myself that every card does not need ribbon. To weigh in. I need you guys to weigh in the comments. Let me know what your thoughts are. Do you think every single card needs ribbon? Or do you think some cards, oh, it looks like, am I missing comments? I think I am again. Oh, well, I'm sorry if I missed your comment. I'll go back after. I'm a mess today, you guys. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, I think on this one, I am not going to do ribbon, because I'm kind of challenging myself to ease up on the ribbon sometimes. And I want to make this one a designer series paper heavy card. I want to use 2 patterns of designer series paper. So go ahead and just layer these together. And if you have visited me before, I do like to use liquid glue, because with this 1/8 inch border, I just like to have some wiggle room so I can get it straight. Let's score or burnish our fold. All right, I hope I'm still connected, you guys. For some odd reason, the comments keep freezing. So if I'm missing your comments, I am so sorry. Okay, I see Polly's comment. Hi, Katie. Polly says every card does not need ribbon. That's right. I'm trying to do better with that. I do think it needs either ribbon or an embellishment, sometimes both. It has to have one of those things. That I don't think I'd compromise on. I'm not a big, like, simple stamper. I mean, if you watched me before, you probably already know that. But, yeah, I'm not a... Well, I thought I had a sweet sorbet. Well, I'm going to have to cut into that second card base because I need a sweet sorbet scrap. So it's fine. It's fine. We have more cardstock. It's fine. Okay. So, oh, Katie says, oh, good. You got the PDF for club. Thank you. I love that feedback that you're happy about the directions. You're actually the third person that has given me that feedback, and it makes my heart really, really happy because we work really hard on that. And the package is on its way. I know you jumped on a little late, Katie, but I told everybody I was going to show it, but I cannot ruin the surprise for you guys because it's packed with so much love. I want to make sure you guys get the full experience when you open it. So, but I'll probably show it next week. Okay, and I'll show teasers of next month's kit. I think I have like 2 of them at arm's reach, but I don't have all of them. So I'm going to wait and show that, but it's going to be a really pretty club. I can assure you. All right, guys, I'm going to use stitched rectangles. It is the 4th largest in the stitched rectangles. And I'm just going to cut one of these. I'm not going to pull my die cut, my cut and emboss machine on screen because I think it's the only thing I'm really planning on die cutting. So I'm just going to do it off camera. I'll be right back because I have to use the big one, and it's a lot to bring that on camera for just one die cut. Okay, so got that, and then this paper. Hi, Linda. I'm going to cut this so we can just see our stitching. Erin. Oh, you can't wait for your kit. Also, I'm so excited for you guys. I cannot wait for you to get it. So they are en route to you, and I hope you love them. So funny story. I tried to get my husband to help me, and I asked him if he would stick one thing on an envelope. I said, can you help me with this? It's one step. And I was like, it's just going to be a little time saver if you can help me. He put the first one on crooked, and I think he did it on purpose. But I'm like, really? You have to put this on straight. And he goes, I don't think I'm the right person for this job. I'm like, what a nice way to try and get out of it, Dave. Thanks. But okay, so this stitch rectangle is 2 5/8 by 4. So we're going to do it at about 3 7/8 and 2 1/2, just to kind of map this. But does anybody else? Linda says men. I know. I just looked at him and I like put my hands on my hips and I was like, seriously, Dave. And he goes, I told you I'm not good at stuff like this. I tried to get him to tie ribbon once for swaps I was doing. And it took him like 15 minutes to tie a bow. And I'm like, okay, never mind. You are not, you are not helpful. Okay. So I cut this about 1/8 of an inch down, but it's so I can see more of the stitching. I'm just going to cut little shavings off. So the measurements on the sheet when I send it out are going to say just under these measurements. So you'll just have to take like a little, because I just want it so you can see the stitching really nicely, but it's not like an exact measurement. I mean, I guess it is somewhere, but I'm not getting into like 1/16 and all of that. So just under those measurements. Okay, so we can still see the stitching, but it's I don't know. I really like the stitch rectangles, and I think that when you mat them like this, they're super, super detailed. Okay, for those of you keeping score, the neighbor's dog is inside. He hasn't been barking for a while, so he didn't do too bad. He handled it before it got out of hand. So you can notice I'm a lot calmer now because the dog's not barking. I'm going to take a sip of iced tea. Okay, so I'm going to put this layer on the front. I love the gingham with the floral. These two papers are a match made in heaven. We need some white to stamp on. I tossed all that white to the side, but I guess we need to stamp some stuff, huh? Okay, let's get our... I am just planning on doing a little collage of hearts. So let's see how this goes into the punch. That's how I'm going to stamp it. So I'm going to do just a little collage of hearts, and I think we're going to do just wanted to say, and I'm going to do Happy Valentine's Day on the inside. Look at all the staining on these. I love when a set is geared towards Valentine's Day. It's always like stained pink and red, right? So, and some leaves. And Stormy is literally right next to me chewing on her bones. So if you hear like a crackling noise in the background, that's what that is. But she's happy, so we're going to let her do it. Okay. As I told you, we're kind of stamping on the fly today, so I have an idea in my head, but I didn't get this all prepared. So sorry, you guys know some days I do well with that, and other days we stamp on the fly, and it all works out. And you guys are awesome. So if it isn't your cup of tea that I'm not prepared, I'm not always like this. So I will tell you I'm not always like this. It just happens to be that today that's how the cookie crumbled. Okay. What have we got? Some comments. Katie says my favorites. Okay, I didn't even pull ink pads. Let's pull Mint Macaron, Petal Pink, and Sweet Sorbet, because those are the colors in our paper. So we're going to keep this pretty simple. I just love this paper so much, you guys. I'm kind of happy I have a bunch of it because, like I said, when I get off Facebook Live, I am just going to sit here and mass produce a whole bunch of, there was something on my little fuzz on my, there's a little fuzz on my stamp. So hold on, I got a little inky mess. You guys, I can hear Gidget Louise outside the door to my craft room. She's out there, and I've got the other dogs in here with me. And she wants to come in because she knows I'm doing Facebook Live. She hears me talking. I think that's what it is. But I can hear her jingling outside the door. So I just think it's funny because I can see her stomping her little feet like, open this door immediately. She's very bossy. She's 11 pounds and she's full of sass. And I'm just going to punch as I go because it's just going to be easier that way. So we've got that one. And then Judy says, card is looking great. I think it's going to be great. I have a vision. We'll see how it happens. Oh, gosh, that wasn't really stuck to the ink pad. I may have to wash these. I use this for swaps, and I just think I need to wash my photopolymer. That's a great thing too. Sometimes your photopolymer loses its sticky when you use it a lot. So I just like to wash it with some Dawn dish soap and kind of clean them up a little bit. They get sticky again. It's just got the oils from your hands on it and all the ink. So, and I know that you could do like a little template and you could stamp your stuff in the template and the punch. You guys chime in. That never works for me. There's always one of the pieces on the template that never line up right. So I know I probably am wasting a little bit more cardstock doing it this way, but that other way just never works for me. I've never been able to successfully do a template when it comes to punching. Anybody else? Okay. So we're going to do some leaves. I'm going to do 2 sets of leaves. I don't really know how many I'm going to need yet. Yeah, Stormy, you're enjoying that. Oh, That one's not really stamped really well, but I think it's fine. It never works for you either, Katie. I know. Some people really do that punch template really successfully. I've never been able to. It's probably because I just don't have patience. I know it's all about how you put your stamps on the block. All right, Stormy, that's it. You're out of here. I just moved it from her. They drive me crazy. They always, you guys, they were dead asleep before I got on this live. And then as soon as they hear me talking, they're like, we're up. Let's party. The lady's distracted. Okay. I knew I should have cut this a little bit longer, but that's okay. I'm just going to fit this in here. I think I'm only going to use 3 leaves, so that one that's kind of not stamped all the way is fine. Okay. Like I said, I'm not sure what we're doing, so we'll see how it all comes together. Polly says it doesn't work for you either. I think it has to do with, all right, I have the bone. I had to pick it up. Sorry, you guys. I just can't handle background noise. I know it's one of those things on the video. It's not super loud for you guys, but for me, it's like, oh, it's just a lot to talk over when you just feel like she's behind you making this sound. Okay, I use my tweezers to hold it in place. You guys can't even see me. Holy cow. I need to pay attention to where I'm putting stuff. Okay, so I've got some leaves. I'm planning on using about 3 leaves, and I want to do some petal pink hearts too, just so we get all of our hearts represented. Let me move everything up a little bit. So we'll do, I'm just going to ink up this half in petal pink. And these go into the punch upside down. So I know that's already got ink on it, but oh no, where's my scrap paper? Here's a piece. You guys hear my belly just growl? Wow, that was a... I could clean my ink pad off, or my block off. I'm just not going to. So I know I'm wasting a lot of cardstock today, but guys, it's just where my head's at today. Some days, you guys have that. Some days are good stamping days, and other days I'm just like, you know what? I'm just happy if I get the ink on the paper. So everybody excited it's Friday out there? This week has been so crazy with the event, with getting my kits out. I just feel like it's been nonstop. I just feel like I've been back to back to back stuff, which is awesome. I absolutely love it, but I am really happy it's Friday because I'm tired. I'm not gonna lie. Plus we had like this crazy winter storm and we were without internet for most of the day on Wednesday. Crazy. Polly says when she has one of those days, she has to walk away and leave it alone for a while. You know, I honestly, I wish I'm going to turn my ceiling fan on. I'm getting a little sweaty here. Not sweaty, but I'm glistening. So, but I kind of wished I could have, but I just had too much to do. But it's all good. It all got done. And I love doing it. So, okay, just wanted to say a lot of things I just want to say. Okay. Will it fit on this 1/4-inch strip? Haha, it will. Peggy says TGIF. Yes, Peggy, this week in particular, I can't say TGIF enough. All right, so I'm going to do a little banner for the sentiment. Boom. And we use that little 1/4-inch scrap. I love when sentiments fit on that little remnant. And I need the banner's Pick-a-Punch. I just like to use this punch because I like saying the name. So just do a banner on this end. So I have to ask, I'm going a little more off of there. Anybody watching anything good on Netflix, Hulu, Amazon right now? I'm right like in between series and I need something to watch. And for those of you who visited me before, you know, I love watching true crime and stuff like that, but it can get a little deep if you watch like too much of it back to back. So I kind of need, I need to take a little breather from that for a little while. So I definitely, I'm going to leave my ink pens out. Apple TV shrinking. Oh, I'm going to have to check that out. You know, there's a lot of good shows on Apple. I always forget. Okay, hold on one second. My hair is in a clip and I have all these little wispy, now that I turned the fan on, I have all these little wispy pieces that are in my face. So hold on, I got to pull it back again. Last of Us just came out. I know that from scratch. Oh, these are all awesome suggestions. Oh, Jan, you're there. Hey, you won a card at the start of the video. I don't know if you saw, but you won the shaker card for sharing. So if you would like to, please send me your mailing address and I can pop this little cutie in the mail to you. Congratulations. I'm glad I saw your comment. Okay. Bye, Nora. Glad come back on the replay. Happy weekend to you. And Linda says, have you watched The Ranch? I haven't, but I've heard people talking about it. So that's a good one to check out. Oh, you guys are awesome. Thank you. I knew you'd have something fun to watch. Okay, I'm going to make a little collage of hearts. I don't know what we're doing. Where's that one weird? We're not going to use that one because I don't like how I stamped it. So I'm going to plan on using 3 and we'll see how it pans out. These I think are going to have to be half dimensionals. Where are my paper snips? Here they are. Yay, good, Jan. I'm glad you saw that. If you need, here, I'll leave this up for just a second in case you need it. Or you can message me here on Facebook too. On the Stampin' Up page, I can get it that way. Okay, let's take the backings off. So I just want to make like a little collage of hearts because I don't know if it's Valentine's Day, go big or go home, right? I think you got to use all the pieces. So I'm going to put some on this banner. Who has this bundle? Click like or hearts or say yes. Any of those would work. I'm just curious. I love this little bundle. I have to say I'm always smitten for Valentine's Day sets, Halloween sets, and those are always the ones I buy. I just think I think it's the paper for me that does it. And I don't know the sentiments. I just like the font. I don't know. There's just something about it. I'm a sucker for a good font, you guys. All right. Is that too high? Well, I probably need to take my own advice and not push these down really hard until I'm sure I like it. Let's move up a little bit. Okay, I'm not going to push until I get them where I for sure want them. Good. I see a lot of people have this set and they love it. That is good news. I'm going to trim off this excess. I feel like that's too much. So whoever's getting this card is going to know all the thought that went into it. Okay. Oh, did I just rip this? Really? All right, well, we got to tuck that heart in because I ripped the bottom of it off. That's okay. It's not one thing, it's another, right? Okay, so I'm just going to do a bunch of hearts. I got to watch my placement of my dimensionals because of where I'm putting everything. Okay, so I'm just going to do like a little collage of hearts here. This one's going to get tucked in somewhere. Probably right there because I got to cover up my messy bottom. Good, you just sent me a message. Awesome. Thank you so much. I'll get that after the video. Okay. We're going to need 2 leaves. I want different leaves. So I'm going to Just kind of put the leaves on the bottom. Do you love building little scenes like this? I love putting little pieces together like this and just kind of seeing how it all frames the sentiment really nicely. And we may not need to use that. I'm going to leave that off for now. I'm going to leave it off right now because it's bugging me that it ripped. So that little one might not, except you know what? Before I start covering it up, I know this is one of those things that doesn't really show on camera, but I'm going to add some Wink of Stella to the center of this heart because I love the outline stamp, but I think the Wink of Stella, I just have to be careful not to get it on the sweet sorbet. I don't want it to bleed. I think the Wink of Stella just adds a fun little extra detail that's tough to see on the video, but makes a big difference in person. Okay, and I'm going to glue this heart down. Oh, famous last words. I kind of like where everything's going, so I'm just going to glue the heart. Let's hope we love it, because once the liquid glue comes out, it's a done deal. Okay, and then I'm going to pop this little guy in here. Yes. What do you guys think? And I'm going to Wink of Stella. I'm going to Wink of Stella the pink hearts too. Or Stink of Wella, if you've heard it. If you've been around these parts before, you know that's the fun little name we call it. My friend Julian called it Stink of Wella at a get-together we had here, and ever since then, that's what it's known as. Stink of Wella. Okay. So pretty. I just love these colors together. Sweet Sorbet is so pretty. It's like red light. That's what I love about it. It's just like kind of pink, kind of red, with red with pink undertones, I guess. Oh, you're gonna go under there. It's just filler. What do you guys think? I love it. I hope you do too. Okay, now, oh, it's so fun. And I actually don't mind that we don't have any ribbon on this card. I think it's kind of cute, right? All right, let's pop this up because, you know, you got to put extra stamps on your cards to mail them. I can't help it, you guys. I cannot help using Dimension. I guess you could probably glue this on, but what the heck? Got the dimensionals. They're calling to me. They're like, just put me on the card. Let me make sure. Yes, it's opening the correct way. How many times have you guys done that? I want to hear it so I know I'm not alone. How many times have you assembled your card and then realized it's opening this way? I do that way more than I care to admit. So I've kind of gotten myself trained now to check. Because there's nothing like making like 15 swap cards and realizing you glued all the fronts on backwards. So, done that. Okay. And then I think we're going to use these little boogers. These were the embellishment for my club and the flat adhesive back sequins, and I can't stop using them because I love that they're flat. There's just something about a flat embellishment, and there's nothing like a sequin that doesn't have a hole in the middle. Anybody else? Or is that just my little quirk? I don't like the hole in the sequin, but when it's a solid sequin, I'm like all about it. Oh, good. I'm glad you love it. Okay. Oh, I think I finally have used up one of these putty ends. I don't think I ever have up until today. The putty end on your take your pick tool is replaceable. And when you keep dialing the putty up, eventually it runs out. And I think I finally have used up the putty end. I was like, I don't think it's ever going to run out. I have like 2 backups, but I'm like, I don't think I'm going to end up using all of it. Now we have to have sequin placement. Oh, actually, you know what, you guys, I'm going to ask you, because what do you think? Gold or pink sequins? I'm going to put this to a vote because the pink isn't exact with petal pink, but I don't hate it. but I don't know. I don't know if the gold would look better. So you guys tell me, what do you think for sequins? Gold or pink? And the first one that gets to 5 is what we'll do. You don't like hole in sequins. Glue comes through them. That's exactly why I hate them, Linda. The glue pokes through and then they're not shiny anymore. And it makes me so angry. Good. I'm glad I'm not alone. Jan agrees about it too. That's so funny. Okay, we got. I minimized my screen. Come back. Come back. All right, you guys are cruising through here. Let's see. We've got 2 for pink, 1 for gold. It's moving so fast I can't tell which one's 5. This is a good moment to just take a break and read the comments. Okay, pink, pink, gold, pink, pink, gold, gold. Uh-oh. I think the next one is going to be our tiebreaker. Carol loves the card. Next comment after Carol is going to be our tiebreaker, I think. As best I can tell anyway. And don't get mad at me if I missed a comment. It moves kind of fast. So, okay, who wants to chime in? Pink or gold? Pink or gold? Gold, Carol. All right, we're going gold. Felt like an auctioneer there for a minute. What's going on? And, okay. I just flung that off the... All right, forget it. Let's use the putty end of this, or not the putty end of this. Let's use the scoopy end of it. If that sequin it's gone. I think it's on the dog. Dakota, you have a sequin on your ear? I think it is on the dog, actually. That's really funny. Oh, I called her and now everybody's coming. Okay. That's a piece of my hair, somebody's hair. I don't know. Okay, I am not inept at getting these sequins off of this. I promise I can do this. It's just that when I'm on a Facebook Live, apparently I can't pick them up. What is going on? That one's a weird little sequin. Oh, I think it's flipped over. That one's just a weird little sequin. What do you guys think about sequin placement? Do we like that? I normally do sequins or any embellishment in odd numbers. But it's hard for me to figure out where that third one should go. But what do you guys think? I see some hearts. I think we like the placement. Okay. Woohoo! We feeling good about it? Let's do the inside. Let me put the sequins back in here because this is just one of those sheets that they're very delicate. So if you throw some stuff on top of them, you're just going to make a mess. So I am going to put these away. Okay, we'll do the inside next. Oh, this card makes me happy. I'm going to make a bunch of them today. So, all right. I guess we'll put that... Actually, I'm going to put it on the side. Hi, Deborah. Nice to see you. I'm so glad that you were able to join live. I need another stamp block. We're going to do our Happy Valentine's Day sentiment. Look at this. It's seen some ink, you guys. Oh my gosh, my blocks are so dirty. I have to do like a washing in here this weekend. I have to clean a whole bunch of stuff. Okay. I'm going to make this 4 inches. Because I'm going to put it on the side. Because I want to stamp some hearts inside. Okay, Happy Valentine's Day. Okay, let me move that one. There's an open ink pad. It's always a good idea to move stuff out of the way. Oh, that font makes me so happy. You can still get the set, Deborah. I know it's after Valentine's Day, or it probably will be after Valentine's Day when you get it, but, you know, you can always use it next year. We're going to stamp some little hearts. Where's my scrap paper again? Oh, we have a squeaky toy now. Okay. The puppy has the squeaky toy. So, hear it? I still have my foster puppy. She has not been adopted yet. So if anyone is looking for a beautiful Lab Shepherd mini pony mix. Lily is available for adoption. She can go on a transport to Florida. That's our next transport for the rescue on February 11th. Or she can just shack up with us as long as she needs to. That's fine too. Oh, you know what? I'm going to put a Post-it note down because with this random measurement that I don't know what it goes to, I have some ink on here and I don't want it to get perfect. I didn't want the bottom of that heart to get on my paper. Oh, so cute. Polly says her pup hears the squeaking. I know, it's funny. It's funny how they react, right? Or if they bark, everybody, like your dog's like, wait, who's here? Those little hearts are so fun. Okay. What do you guys think? You know, I love no naked insides. We gotta finish off the card. And I'm even, you know what? I even think you should stamp some hearts on the envelopes too. We won't do that because it's the same thing I just did, but it is an MESS in here, y'all. After that event, let me tell you, my craft room is like usually trashed. And I had so much to do this week. I just kind of like worked around the mess. So I just contributed to the mess. And like tomorrow is literally just going to be a day of straight up cleaning, organizing, doing things like cleaning my chamois, my blocks, just a little spring refresh in here to get us back on track. Okay, so we're not going to use that heart and that leaf. I think I'm good with, I don't think we need to add any more to the front. And bum. Oh, so pretty. The paper makes it. Well, there you go, guys. We made our Valentine's Day card. I pulled another card that I made with this set just so you kind of had another idea too. I made this one for a swap and I pulled it. I was thinking, well, if I can't get inspired, this is going to be my backup card. But I kind of wanted to stamp on the fly today, but I had this in case we needed it. So here's a secondary project. Again, we just kind of did some of the same similar things, but another idea with this. And again, don't get bummed out if you didn't get the punch. You can fussy cut the flowers or those aren't flowers, those are hearts. Good, I'm glad you guys like them. So anyway, secondary idea, that is our fun little card for today. And again, if you want the project sheet for this card, which will have the measurements, since I stamped on the fly, I really just kind of made it up as I went. But if you want the measurements and the full supply list for this, make sure you're signed up for my newsletter, my email list. It'll go out tomorrow. If you're watching this video after February 3rd, you will have until the Saturday following. I will send it out in that newsletter as well. So again, newsletters go out on Saturday. So if you're watching this video 3 months from now and you want the project sheet for this, the time's passed. So just pay attention to the dates on the video. I clarified that at the start of the video. So I just want to make sure there's no confusion about project sheets. Anyway, there we go. Thanks for joining me today, guys. I know it was a little hectic today, so thanks for putting up with me. Hey, Elizabeth, nice to see you there. So thank you for putting up with me with a little Stampin' on the Fly today. I think it came out really cute. The wink of Stella, it's so hard for you guys to see in the video. I don't know. No, I don't think it'll pick it up with these lights, but the glitter adds so much. I love it. Deborah says she has to order the set. Yeah, then you'll have it for next year. So the punch will be back in April and then you can get it and you'll have it for next year. And do what I did. Stock up on the paper because, you know, have an ordering mistake where you stock up on the paper. Anywho, super cute, guys. I actually really like how this came out. I hope you do too. Thank you for taking some time with me today. I know this video went kind of long. So thank you for Stampin' on the Fly for Facebook Friday. It's been so great to visit with you guys today. Again, newsletter goes out tomorrow. And check out some of the links I put in the description for upcoming classes and things too, because I'd love to have you join me for that. All right, you guys are the best. I hope you have a fabulous weekend. Happy stamping out there. And I hope you guys get to spend some time in your craft room making pretty things this weekend. All right, y'all, have a great day. Bye-bye.